So today I am going to tell about Dasamahavidya in this very auspicious day until they complete their prasadam. So Dasamahavidya is, Dasa means 10, Mahavidyas, 10 Mahavidyas. If you see the history of how the Dasamahavidya came, it is because of the incident that happened between Lord Shiva and Parvati. Lord Shiva's father-in-law, that is Parvati's father, is organizing a ritual. I don't want to get more into the history because I need to explain about Dasamahavidya. So, father-in-law is not calling Lord Shiva for the ritual, for the home. So, Lord Shiva is getting angry. He is not also allowing Goddess Parvati Devi to go to the ritual, but Parvati Devi wants to go. But Shiva can't do anything. He is stopping Parvati Devi. So Parvati Devi is getting anger and he is expanding in 10 different rupas, and he is expanding like Kali Devi is in his friend, Tara Devi in his forehead, and he has another 2 Mahavidyas in his right back, everywhere. So Shiva is very perplexed. Lord Shiva is very perplexed. Parvati Devi is expanded herself into 10 Mahavidyas, and she shows that without Parvati, nothing is there for Shiva. So Shiva understands that Parvati Devi is really the supreme entity, and we have forgot that without Parvati, even I can't be able to invoke myself. That realization is coming to Lord Shiva. But anyhow, Parvati Devi is expanding in that form, and Shiva got perplexed, and that is how this avataras came. And after that, there is also a lot of histories associated to that. I don't want to get into that. But this 10 Mahavidyas is very powerful. This is very powerful because this has been the rituals and sadhanas for these 10 Mahavidyas is been performed by devas, the sages and munis from time immemorial. It has been performed several million years before. It is a very powerful ritual, and those who know about Dasamahavidya rituals, those who are following those sadhanas, definitely they will experience their mystic powers and siddhis in their. Every Mahavidyas will give siddhis in their own way. There are 10 Mahavidyas associated to each planet. For Lagna, it is Bhairavi. For Chandra, that is moon, it is Bhuvaneswari. For Surya, that is sun, it is Madhagi Devi. For Mangal, that is Mars, it is Bagalamukhi Devi. For Mercury, it is Tripura Sundari and Sodakshi Mahavidya. For Jupiter, the Mahavidya is Ugratara. Ugratara is also been worshipped by Buddhists. In Buddhism, the main goddess is Tara Devi. So Ugratara for Jupiter, and for Shukra, Venus, it is Kamala Devi. Kamala Devi is 1000 times the powerful as Mahalakshmi. And for Saturn, it is Chinnamasta Devi. Chinnamasta Devi is very powerful. And for Saturn, it is Mahakali. For Rahu, it is Chinnamasta. For Sunny, it is Mahakali. Mahakali, I will explain. Mahakali is the energy of Lord Krishna. In Jagannath Puri, you can see the Mahakali's yandra being placed in the Jagannath's, below the Jagannath's deity. The Tara Devi's yandra is being placed below the Balaram's deity. So there are two goddesses of Mahavidya are very powerful. They are the energy givers to even the supreme gods. And Rahu, as I said, it is Chinnamashta Devi, and Ketu, it is Dhuma. So these are the 10 Mahavidyas, and it depends which powers you need to get. And it depends, if you want to get the ultimate reality, you can do this sadhana. And there is a very important thing in this. It is invoking your chakras. Each Mahavidya is associated to each chakras. The chakras are, you can imagine your spinal cord from your lower end of the spinal cord, that is the base of the hair, between the anus and the genital part, is your Muladhara chakra. From there until the Sahasrara and beyond the Sahasrara, there is another Suddhamala chakra where Krishna, Lord Krishna resides, and he is giving a music with the flute, and from the flute the prana, the life energy is coming through all of each one of us is getting the life energy from Krishna's flute, from Suddhamala chakra. So, but for every one of us, even the Muladhara chakra is blocked. We are not in the position to open our Muladhara chakra. When we born as a kid, all of our Muladhara chakra is open. But due to the entanglement to the material illusions, we are in a Maya, and the Muladhara chakra, which is the base chakra, is being closed. To open that, the very essential thing is to practice Mahavidya. Every Mahavidya is associated to each chakra. When you are slowly doing each Mahavidya, and when you are doing Kriya Yoga, along with that, your each chakras is being opened, and you can see your prana force going each chakra to each chakra, and finally you can easily connect your Sahasrara to the Suddhamala chakra, where Lord Krishna is giving a life energy to us. So it is a very easy practice. You can very well do the Mahavidya practice by following the sadhanas or getting a good guru and practice them. So this is a very important message. You can read about Mahavidyas in different sources in Google. It is very important that you are able to hear this Dasamahavidya important significance. It is very important day. Among all the Mahavidyas, we can't differentiate who is best or not. But it depends upon what is your objective you want to achieve. If you ask me, I will tell Chinnamashta Devi is even Mahakali is good. I am not telling that, but Chinnamashta Devi is very, very important because she is cutting her own head. That cutting of the head symbolizes that she is cutting off the ego, the ahankara, the mamankara, and she is teaching us that we are nothing, we are the soul, and we are the entity that needs to be go back to the Godhead. For me, it is Chinnamashta. For you, it depends upon what you need. If you need the leadership skills, if you need the eloquence, if you need the power of speech, if you need the power of oration, you can worship Goddess Matangi. If you want intellectual capital, if you want to be a scientist, if you want to do a lot of R&D, research, you can worship Goddess Viprasundari or Solakshi Mahavidya. If you want to achieve a lot of tantric powers, you want to do a lot of siddhis, and you want to be a mystic person, you can worship Goddess Bagalamagi. If you want to be a healer, you can worship Goddess Bhuvaneswari. You will get a good healing power. If you want a life to be a sannyasa, you can worship Mahakali or Dhumavati. If you don't want anything in the life, you just want to go back to God, you can worship Mahakali. Mahakali or Brahmavati. And if you want everything in this life, all the pleasures, all the luxuries, all the material things, you can worship Goddess Kamala Devi, who is 1,000 times of Mahalakshmi. So, different Mahavidyas for different purposes. You can choose your own Mahavidya, but I will ask you to choose Mahavidyas to invoke your inner chakra and directly reach the Supreme Absolute Truth, who is Lord Krishna sitting above all chakras, in Shuddha Chakra. So thank you very much for hearing me.